Greetings, family. It is Empress D and Clearly in Nature. It's not a sunny day, at least not at this point. It was a little bit earlier. Not now, but it's still, getting warmer because I don't have to wear my winter jacket. I have layers though, but yeah, the weather's getting better, family. I hope that wherever you are, you're getting out in nature regularly. Please try it. And I also hope that you are leveling up, getting to know yourself, working on yourself every day. Okay? I just wanted to talk about me a little bit today. Okay? It's going to be a little bit of a therapy session for me today. Family, we all have gifts, right? We all have gifts. We all have gifts. We all have them. It's just that society and the way that things really end up going in life is we don't end up really getting to know what they are, right? We just follow a certain path that we kind of destined for ourselves, and we go from there. Not a lot of us have really honed into that, really identifying our gifts and our talents, right? Like I'm very fortunate to have identified one of my gifts or passions early. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. So I'm lucky to have identified and kind of been steered into kind of knowing what I'm here to do. But even in that, I've identified that I have these gifts. I've also, with these gifts that I've identified, tried to enhance these gifts. So I'm really working deliberately. I'm trying to learn and grow and evolve in all the different areas that I've been gifted with. So when you do that, you kind of get to a situation where, you can see situations from so many different angles. And so oftentimes, because this gift that I have, and one of the gifts that I have is to just be able to see things clearly, see people clearly, not what they're presenting, but who they really are, where they're coming from. I see that very easily. Oh my goodness, it's a gift, right? But it's also you don't always want to know, like, it's not even that you don't want to know, it's just heavy sometimes, right? It's a lot. So it's a gift, but with this gift, it's not easy all the time, is what I'm trying to say, right? So those of you in my inner circle, I know you, I can see everything, and I love you nonetheless, right? It's right. And I wish that more people could just be themselves. No need to pretense. Just be you, right? And everybody has flaws. We all do. And then as I say all the time, I think our job is to identify them, kind of figure out what it is that we need to own. Right? It's about owning it. And if you want to own it and keep it that way, you keep it that way. But if you find that it doesn't serve you and you want to adjust it, you do it, right? It's about owning things and being real. And I find that a lot of people aren't like that, right? And so sometimes when you're I feel bad because I'm not trying to get emotional. It is what it is. We all are flawed. We're all flawed. We're all flawed, and I want to know about my flaws so that I can address them. That's just the difference for me. A lot of people don't want to. They want to pretend that they don't exist, right? And I think it's a happier place to be when you embrace your flaws and recognize that we all have them. And if you choose to as I said before, it's your life. You steer your ship, right? Whatever you feel good about. But at the end of the day, you don't want to be neglecting and suppressing things and pretending that things do not exist. And that's not healthy. It's not good for us, right? It's hard to grow under the circumstances when you're not being real, right? Growth requires authenticity. It does. There's no way around it, right? You reach a certain plateau, and then you cannot continue to evolve if you cannot be authentic, at least with yourself, right? Family. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's getting out of nature. I do. Self-love, self-actualization, knowledge of self. It's a must, right? We're in some really interesting times, and as the days go by, they get more and more interesting. I hope you guys see that too. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to this message. I love and I value each and every one of you, family. One love.